So do you guys think we've got a responsibility to give something back to Nepal?
I mean, I can say I understand my mommy struggles, but I don't truly empathize because I was never in that position.
There is also another perception from Nepal government that think by the what they just do cleaning jobs.
I don't think there is anything wrong with saying that it is easier even today to grow up in the UK than it is in Nepal.
My parents don't understand our struggle, being second generation Nepali in the UK. Having grown up in the UK, British Nepali children have it easy in life. 1, 2, 3.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
So you were agreeing you guys have easy in life?
Easy.
Yeah.
Easier.
Sana antidote. My dad always says के भन्छ हामीलाई चाहिँ हैन अब त्यो माथि गाउँबाट क्या यहाँसम्म ल्याएर क्या सो अब हामीले चाहिँ उता मुनमा पुर्याउनु पर्ने रे क्या our task now is to
Take them to the
moon. Right?
I think the reason we all pick green is because of the same thought, which is yes, we had a better education, we can stand on our own feet, all that stuff, right? But the first part of the question, the premise of the question was our parents don't understand. It's slightly negative, but the latter of the question, still you're green, because we come from a different perspective to what parents have been grown up through as. हामीले चाहिँ अब अरू कुराहरूलाई इम्पोर्टेन्ट लाइक अरू डिबेटेबल कुराहरूको बारेमा डिबेट गर्छ नि त लाइक what we're doing now, society, all of that stuff. हो चाहिँ स्ट्रगल चाहिँ उनीहरूले बुझ्दैन जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई.
I think now is the right time to bring up Maslow's hierarchy of needs.
Yes, let's do that. Yeah.
Yes. Oh yes.
Yeah, that
Pyramid.
Yeah, pyramid where सबसे भन्दा सुरुमा मान्छेको human needsमा चाहिँ it's the psychological needs where you need food, shelter,
basic needs,
then security, then
self-esteem,
love, belonging, then
self-actualization.
And then finally you go to self-actualization. So I think for our parents they were still towards the bottom where they were
yes. I think you hit the nail on the head.
Exactly.
It's still a struggle, but it's a different type of struggle. I would say we're more concerned with self-actualization. What gives us meaning in our lives, you know? So it's I would say that's it's a privilege. I think
it definitely is.
Situation rather than like having to worry about where our meal is going to come from and stuff like that.
I recall this story. अस्ति नै अब के भन्छ नेपालबाट गोर्खा रिक्रुटमेन्टहरु चाहिँ अलिकति बढाउने भन्ने त्यो एउटा न्यूज आएको थियो हैन.
अनि केटीहरुलाई पनि इन्क्लुड गर्ने.
त्यो चाहिँ अहिलेसम्म म देखेको छैन. हाउएभर त्यो नम्बर चाहिँ बढायो नि त हैन. अनि मैले एउटा देखेको थिएँ क्या. एउटा someone posted something on social media. It was something like it was criticizing the British government. It was okay, so you can't get enough soldiers to fight, so you bring immigrants. I couldn't digest that very well. The person who said that was Nepalese, and their father was obviously came through the same system, but they're not prepared to see that that's an advantage for the people in Nepal to come and enjoy what we're going to enjoy.
Because Hamro life is like this because Hamro Baba took that sacrifice, or our grandparents as well. But you didn't.
I didn't agree because Nepalको मान्छेहरुको aspirations भनेको नै सबभन्दा ठुलो उपलब्धि भनेको त्यही हो क्या लाइफमा करियरमा क्या.
Or to join the army.
British army.
नेपालमा गयो भने त्यो भर्ती भिड्ने केटाहरुको ताती लागेको हुन्छ हैन. And some people suicide in the पोखरामा छ अरे क्या एउटा if they don't make it.
I agree.
And to add on that point, being Gorkha soldier is one of the most respected and respectful, not career, but it's very well respected here. It's not like no one looks down on Gorkha soldier again. So I think it is very proud and prestigious.
That's why we are so proud.
Career as well.
I agree with that.
So I think we kind of touched upon what our parents' struggle was,
coming to a different country.
But
definitely, I think as a woman as well, I think mommy had an even bigger struggle than papa.
I agree.
Kinabane, abo butsa pauna paryo ekle without our papa.
Hong Kong,
without their parents as well, because all of that after mom baba was helping sumkiri with the hidi with the batsaru, and then also going to a foreign country with no English as well. I mean, sort of no education, but not maybe. I mean, I can say I understand my mommy struggles, but I don't truly empathize because I was never in that position. So I guess maybe we could even argue if I actually spoke to my mom. Maybe she'd say, no, my struggles were much harder than what your struggles are. So,
but each to their own, right? Because everybody has different pain thresholds, different struggle goals.
The different experiences, so it's hard to be one-on-one.
Micro level, I don't know your struggle. I know we only know ourselves. We've only lived one life in our body, so even though we're from the same generation, I might not know your struggle fully. But coming back to that struggle about women and male, I would say, I'm not sure, probably you're right that women did have it harder, but I would say it's more of a different kind of struggle.
Yes.
Because men certainly had struggles as well and hardships because they were expected to be the breadwinners. So they were expected to bring money home, and they were expected to adapt to different surroundings as well. Like I remember, and it's a new environment. You had to speak no language, stuff like that, and also what was it?
Like they're expected, but the old generation, men already knew they had to do that. So do you think that made it a bit easier? So you're saying they were expected it, but I feel like our dads already knew I had to do it. So except maybe it wasn't that big of a struggle. Because right now, I'm just thinking that could be another thing.
No, I think you're right. Like psychologically, they obviously internalized it, and they knew that's what they needed to do. But then that creates additional pressure, and if you can't do it, then there's like more shame.
I think the key word here is struggle, and going because I mentioned Mazda Raki their needs. The way we measure struggle is different to how they measure struggle, and the way they measure struggle is like कसरी भात खाने आज कसरी roof over my family हैन हो त्यो गर्न सकेन भने त्यो चाहिँ त्यो एक्चुअलाइजेसन अलिक तल आउँछ नि हैन हो त्यो नै सेटिस्फाई गर्न सकेन भने त भोलि मरिन्छ कि बाँचिन्छ भन्दैन हैन तर हामीले त बिहान उठ्नेबित्तिकै चिया चिरा सबै खानु पाइरहेको छ नि त अनि त्यो दुःख हामीलाई थाहा छैन क्या अब हामी आयो मजाले पढ्यो एजुकेसन सबै राम्रो भयो हैन now we're focused on careers and everything now we're talking about things like equality mental health all this stuff त्यो चाहिँ अलिक म चाहिँ के भन्छु नि त्यो स्ट्रगल चाहिँ माथिको हो क्या त्यो हाम्रो मम्मी ड्याडीहरूले बुझ्नु
हुँदैन everybody's agreed that they don't understand our struggle. So what is your struggles, guys?
what was our struggle?
What is your struggle? So let's talk about what our struggle is then. We already know our parents' struggle.
I mean, one thing I would say struggle is that balance that you said. It's trying to, because our parents are first generation immigrants into this country, and we're that 1.5 generation. Yeah, mom, dad, Nepaliness, the culture, I'm to still accept 20%. So they got like a school time, the go there, and Japanese not to be bullied because nobody wants to be bullied. We all want to fit in. Let's say, and to fit in, got like the English culture accept 20%. So that I think for me that was a big struggle trying to not go two-way here and two-way there. So that was definitely a struggle. Time with like school matter Nepali, I'm school matter English bolnu, घर matter Nepali bolnu, ani And then at the same time, school ma गएर पनि गोरा पनि हुन्थ्यो नेपाली पनि हुन्थ्यो, but then I think at the same time त्योमा पनि हामी ब्यालेन्स गर्नु पर्छ किन हामी धेरै नेपालीसँग गर्थ्यौ भने गोराहरूले हामीलाई भन्थ्यो यो किन नेपालीहरूलाई नेपालीसँग मात्रै hang out गरेको racism. There we go. But which is normal because when you see a group of people all together, I mean, हामी नेपालमा हुँदाखेरि सबै गोराहरू सँगै बस्यो भने हामीले पनि भन्थ्यौं किन यो गोराहरू हामीसँग नबोलेको हुन्छ नि, same thing. So that was a main struggle, trying to balance the culture and the parents' code and our identity technically. I mean, the second part of the question I think is quite interesting as well. Having grown up in the UK, British Nepali children have it easy in life, and then So
Again,
and we
back
all
to it.
are we all agreeing to something about yes?
Yeah, I think we all agree.
Yeah.
Okay,
Because
so
we've got shelter, we've got food.
So this is just a question. I mean, I'm not saying I'm agreeing to, but it's just sparking off a good question. Is that us indirectly looking down on Nepali, saying, oh, they don't really have it that easy. They're kind of below the standard of living because we're saying we've got it. So in what terms do we have it easy? Can we talk about that?
We have it easy because we easily fulfill the bottom part of the Maslow hierarchy of needs. I'm easily satisfied by that family. Which is why we've got it easy. So we can focus on bigger things.
But I don't think there is anything wrong with saying that it is easier even today to grow up in the UK than it is in Nepal. Like like on average, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. That's just facts, you know. There's nothing patronizing about that. It's more a criticism of Nepal
as an institution.
Yeah, there might not be as many opportunities. Yahoo welfare system, NHS, healthcare system, it's all
student loans, you know, it's their opportunities so that anybody who's whether you're poor or rich from any background or root can get to the level where they want to be.
Exactly.
Whereas Nepalमा त अनि मान्छेहरु झन् धनी हुँदैछ, poor मान्छेहरु poor नै बस्छ क्या किनभने त्यो social construct छैन त्यहाँ to help them out, governmentले केही गर्दैन. So they will never change unless national regulations or केहीहरु change गरेन भने.
So do we agree that we are very privileged?
Yeah, 100%.
And I don't think we should take it as a patronizing thing.
No,
I think we should just accept it.
You can't do anything about
and just
it.
not be ignorant.
Yeah.
You've got to
But at the same
understand
time, empathize with people that aren't privileged.
Empathize? Oh, yeah, empathize. Sorry, I thought you said sympathize. Sorry, empathize.
I think that's a very important point. I think we need to acknowledge that everything that we've got, it's not just our own doing. There has been a lot of factors in the background which we didn't have any control over. That has contributed to where we are, and we just need to be mindful of that. And whenever we see others who aren't as fortunate, we think about that and we use it to help them, or if they need it. Otherwise, just at least be mindful. Like it's not just not everything is your own doing.
So do you guys think we've got a responsibility to give something back to Nepal?
Hence why it calls a rugby. Timo, your concept anyways, I'm curious.
The concept is you learn a lot from sport. This time, like it's a rugby. Nepal anyone and everyone.
Anyone and everyone, not like underprivileged or whoever.
No, it's across Nepal. We use rugby as a catalyst. We do different samadhi kuraharu. Just like there's no point giving it to the British school or something in Nepal. But it's better to give it to someone else. Yes, and then they've got an opportunity to learn something new. And then उनीहरूले त्यो सस्टेन गर्न नसके पनि पछि गएर मैले यो पहिला देखेको थिएँ नि है भनेर त सम्झिन्छ नि हैन त्यति भयो भने पनि that's job done क्या तिमीले भन्ने नि अघि one person is enough.
One person is enough. I do think there is a responsibility. I mean we need to give back. And especially if we're saying we are Nepali, we need to, because just like all you parents go that कुरा गर्ने हामीले 100% educate गर्नुपर्छ. It's like नेपाललाई पनि educate त हैन तर support गर्न सक्छ.
And I think we need to think about sustainability as well, rather than like okay yo someone गर्ने and drop off.
That's what Bill Gates does.
Sustainability is a big thing. When I first started my campaign, मेरो bossसँग कुरा गरेको थिएँ क्या, because what I wanted to do was do like a fundraising event, a day event, get all the cash and then give it to somebody else. I know. But my boss said like, if you're going to do something like that, there's no value in that whatsoever. The actual value is in long-term sustainability. And this was similar to like, oh yeah, it's the word point. It's on the idea. So I think we always have to think about sustainability, raw purpose.
Yeah, I think sustainability. I think we have to have some sort of political reform in terms of like
100%
social welfare aspect, but all this like philanthropy, that's great in a charity, but I think with that it has this notion of deserved poor, where basically you choose who needs people who needs it. The charities choose who deserves that money. Whereas something like a social welfare, they don't discriminate. It's for the whole
national.
At this one, I also like to point out that charity and philanthropy is an industry in Nepal. NGOs and everything. Revenue चाहिँ अब च्यारिटीबाट आयो काम हुनुको लागि चाहिँ प्राइभेट सेक्टरहरू हुन्छ प्राइभेट सेक्टरमा भएपछि त गभर्नमेन्ट अभियसली इन्भल्भ हुन्छ त्यो भएपछि चाहिँ त्यो बेनिफिसियरी त्यो द पिपल हु निड देम तिनीहरूले चाहिँ जहिले पनि तिनीहरूले के भन्छ हो त्यो चाहिँ इन्डस्ट्री नै रहेछ कि नेपालमा
अर्फन्सहरू राख्नुपर्ने नि त होइन and मान्छेहरूले बाहिरबाट either they donate or they go there and to volunteer. But a lot of times, able-bodied like parents are living in a or orphanage they जबरजस्ती like बच्चाहरूलाई ल्याउँछ क्या orphan नभए पनि just so that they get those fundings and
international Nepaliहरू are whitewashed. Do you know what? I don't think whitewash is a negative thing. It is what it is.
How would you define whitewash then?
Whitewash is basically you look Nepali. Everything external Nepali, like so, the bani beura, the way you speak, your attitude, maybe the way you think, it's very westernized.
Westernized is another synonym for whitewash, isn't it?
Exactly. Whitewash is a negative connotation, but it basically means you're westernized. I mean, I don't think that's negative. You shouldn't feel bad if you're whitewashed. Abo, tesirine grow up baka, tesirine expose baka. Abo, what are you meant to do? It's evolution, That's how you've been brought up to be like. So. I don't think that's a negative thing.
I think the situation you're in defines whether the whitewashed person finds it offensive or not.
Yeah.
For example, if I called you whitewash right now, you'd probably find it offensive because.
Do you find it offensive?
I don't know.
Or if you go to Nepal, in Nepal, them like whitewashed, but they wouldn't know the term. They'll probably say something like.
Because I think whitewash, the term is used negatively.
Saying that
so therefore, I will take it negatively regardless of you saying it or them saying it.
Okay, let's do a role play. Nepalमा छ अनि ल म ट्याक्सी ड्राइभर हो हैन
ल दाइ मलाई ठमेल जानु मन छ
पनि तिमी कुन देशबाट आको हो
म नेपाली हो नि दाइ किन
ए हो अरु के बोल्छौ त
ए हैन बाहिर पढ्छु नि त दाइ यहाँ त नेपाली
ए हैन यहाँ मेरो कस्टमर बाहिरबाट आएको छ यहाँ चौका दिने
के चौका दिँदै ल जम्मै छिटो ठमेल जानु कतिमा जाने
That was actually good. That was actually good. I didn't know. I think you were going to struggle. I underestimated you.
Hey.
I told you. I'm not whitewashed. I can change.
I think there's nothing wrong with adopting good parts of other cultures. You don't have to be constrained to one culture. So if there are good bits from another culture, you should be able to freely take it on.
But I think for me, it's the word whitewash is always so negatively.
Yeah.
It's saying, because if someone says, oh, you're using whitewash, it's saying, oh, you don't really know your roots. Like,
it's about how you take it though. I mean, if that's how they're saying it, but you can take it different.
Exactly.
So I am whitewashed. So
you know, the term whitewash, मलाई चाहिँ लाग्छ मलाई भन्दाखेरि oh you're whitewash भन्दाखेरि
it's like saying you're coconut, you're a banana.
Well, not that, but in a sense that you don't know nothing about Nepali culture. That's what I feel like they're saying to me. But I do like internally.
Is that a problem, Askal? Because I feel much like the other way around, where people are more sensitive to things like cultural appropriation, like, oh, you're white, why are you eating Chinese? Are you appropriating someone else?
You know, Bindi Lago festival to the culture.
Oh, well, that's a whole nother can of worms, isn't it?
Is it a reaction to this whole whitewash thing?
No, I think it's just saying.
No, I think the root is the fact that non-ethnic people make fun of it. They're like, and then all of a sudden they're adopting the things that they made fun of, like corn braids or bindi launa, and it's out of frustration. That and now all of a sudden you're
This happened like a couple of weeks ago. She when we the London and she was wearing full sari stuff and I actually really loved walking around with her because because it's identity. And the Greenwich Mapata Nepal, I'm near approach oh, you look beautiful. I lived in Nepal, you know, please, when I'm a open guy. And it's like, yeah, we should embrace our posak whatever. You know?
That's why more wedding man like I put on the whole jewelry. Yeah. Some people's like, what did they soon like? I'm like, more only quite long. I can't do it. Comes out again. So be your wedding.
Okay, then let's go to the second talking point. International Nepali people think they are above and they look down on Nepalko Nepali.
I think that's perception. Nepalko mansहरूले probably think that.
Yeah. Agreed.
I think it just stems from like insecurity. If those people who do it, they're probably insecure already, and they probably think that that's how those people who don't live in Nepal think about them.
I think that there is a negative stereotype.
Some people might, I don't know. They might associate prestige with money and wealth. And usually.
Some Nepal thinks money is grown in trees, yeah. They're like, oh yeah, you patao, la la. It's like so easy for us to buy anything for them.
Remember the family, she's hinting.
Nepal, thankfully, because I only have a couple of family members, we always buy t-shirts, so that's fine. You know, I've heard some people say, oh, my iPhone 10 demanding, and they think it's so easy for us here, especially because also social media world हाम्रो मम्बाबा सबै लाउनुहुन्छ नि हलिडे गएको के so John perception हुन्छ oh they're living such a good life, they have it so easy हुन्छ क्या तर nobody ever puts their struggles, nobody ever puts हामी फ्याक्ट्रीमा काम गरेको every day, you know, grinding गरेको. That's why everybody thinks it's so easy, because nobody ever portrays the negative side of life.
That's one of the perception, but I think there is also another perception from Nepalko Mante that I think the baira basa tara what they just do cleaning jobs, so you know it's like they're living in another world as a second-class citizen.
That's true. Yeah.
So they think low of us.
So we're talking about Nepali people looking down on us.
They're looking down on us as well. But those are, of course, the already well-off Nepali, you know, saying
exactly.
You know, by the this like Chare or Goko, they don't want this what's the word?
Development.
China, they just want to get out of it, and so they don't care about us. So in that aspect, they probably think we are white.
Yeah.
That actual negative.
Yeah. It's completely different, because भारततिर के गर्छ भने मान्छेहरूले त्यो वलपेपरमा सब त्यो न्युजपेपरहरू टाल्छ अनि त्यहाँनिर दुई तीनवटा त्यो टावर ब्रिज पनि थियो क्या अनि तिनीहरूको लागि त्यो त इट्स जस्ट अ पिक्चर भयो लाइक एन अमेजिङ पिक्चर क्या अनि म गफ गर्दै थिएँ म यतातिर हिँड्छु नि भनेको थिएँ त्यो गफ गर्दा आयो क्या अनि एउटा सबैले त देखेको छ भनेर सच अ बिग थिङ फर देम क्या अनि So there was that was you know they didn't realize what I got like the life ma already yo भन्ने धेरै कुराहरु बुझ्नु पर्दो रहेछ भन्ने भयो के त्यति बेला
like मैले volunteer गर्दाखेरि I had two students who I really got along with, and then they were like, oh के chocolate खाने you know chocolate because they got really good thing in their test or something, and they were like, oh miss dairy milk ledin la, and for us dairy milk is like, you know, 40p, you can get in any shop, because that's an international chocolate in Nepal. They were like, oh, dairy, and when I gave them dairy milk, they were so happy. They were like, oh my god, dairy milk, like such a big thing, because it was, I don't know, got the 120 rupees when you can get a 20 rupees good chocolate, and then paying extra for it. And I think that made me realize, wow, like a small thing as a chocolate can make someone so happy. And for us, when I was like, oh, it's just a chocolate. So it made me appreciate my privilege even more.
So my parents don't understand our struggle being second generation Nepali living in the UK. Having grown in the UK, British Nepali children have it easy in life. So do we all agree or disagree?
We agree.
Still agree.
Still agree?
But I think, yeah.
But you think what?
Of course, it depends on the words that we discuss.
Yeah, I think again, for me to summarize, struggle, say how you measure struggle, that's different. And the second statement, having grown up in the UK, British Nepali children have it easy in life. I 100% agree with that. Yeah.
I think Nisha summed it up well for us.
Awesome.
Nice. Let's. Yeah.
Okay.
I need more coffee.